The AfterYou Tourism Innovation is an established training, consulting, and human resources specialist company based right here in the British Virgin Islands with an objective to enhance the hospitality experience by equipping industry professionals with the right skills as we collectively aim to strengthen the tourism industry, one that boasts tremendous potential for revenue generation right here in the British Virgin Islands. Today, we speak to Ms. Keisha Barnes. Many of you know her as an industry professional, a lecturer at the college. She's now serving in a new capacity, and we're, of course, very happy to speak to her. My name is Javon Wilson, and this is your 284 exclusive.
Get online today with CCT Go Fast LTE. Simply select from any one of our Go Fast LTE plan options. Each plan offers unlimited wireless residential internet and are priced to suit your budget and required data speed. Stop by any one of our locations and speak with one of our representatives. And get online with Go Fast LTE, the BVI's preferred choice for reliability, speed, and affordability. CCT Life Unlimited.
Ms. Barnes, you've been in this industry for quite a number of years. I remember back in my days at HLSCC, you were very instrumental in my pursuit of my hospitality degree, of course. But today you stand to serve in a new capacity, of course, a new business venture, and it's called AfterYou. Tell me about the transition from being a lecturer into the world of entrepreneurship now, of course, within the hospitality industry.
Well, you know, it wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be because 2 years ago, I became intentionally uncomfortable so I can see what I was made of. So the transition, I'm still in hospitality doing what I like to do. So the transition wasn't as difficult as I anticipated it would have been because I have so many great people around me supporting me and, you know, encouraging me every day. And I love when people learn new things. And that is what's my drive to bring this business to the Virgin Islands and around the world.
And tell me about how you use the experience, or you would have used the experience from being at HLSCC as a lecturer and how that lends to this new business venture. Okay,
so being at HLSCC, I got a lot of experience and exposure to the teaching and learning process. I became a certified hospitality trainer with the American Hotel Lodging Educational Institute. That helped me to learn how to bring people in and how to ensure that all of my learning objectives are met and I'll be able to measure it. So I would say that my experience with HLSCC helped me to become a better professional and helped me to pay attention more to making myself better as a professional.
And when I think about the name AfterYou, it really resonates because, of course, based on my training and my love for the industry as well, you know that in the tourism industry, the customer comes first, which I think would have inspired the name, correct?
Something to that event. It came about, you know, as a little girl growing up in Peter Island, I know what service looks like and what it feels like, and I've been experiencing it for my entire life. So in my family, we have this joke that every time we go somewhere, I always tell people, well, after you, because that's the hospitable thing that's embedded in me. So my sister was like, why don't you just name the company after you? Hey, that sounds so stupid. She was like, no, after you. Tourism innovation. I was like, yeah. I'm sorry, it doesn't sound stupid now. She's like, yeah, let's name it after you. So that's how we came up with the name, because we wanted to be able to put that gesture out there that when we are training and development, it's all about after you, putting you first, making sure that you get the necessary skills that you need to develop yourself as a professional to get a job in an industry that we love so much.
All right, so tell us about the company, some of the services that you guys have to offer. I know it's like a threefold company. I'm very excited to talk about that.
So AfterYou, there are so many things that we wanted to do in the industry for hospitality because we live our lives knowing that hospitality is a lifestyle. You have to love hospitality if you're going to be able to teach anyone how to be better at a job in the hospitality industry. So our company, like you said, is designed to do three things. We have three different areas that we focus on. Our first is training and development for the hospitality industry. So we have bartenders, housekeeping. We have a slew of trainings that we're going to be putting on, not only in Tortola, but in Justin Lake, Anegada, and Virgin Gorda, and around the Caribbean. We are going to be putting trainings powered through the American Hotel and Lodging Institute, where it is an American brand that is recognized worldwide. So persons coming to the trainings would also have to take an exam so that they would have their certification.
And that's very important in this industry, especially locally, because what we find is a lot of immigrants infiltrate that specific industry and not necessarily local. So training is definitely necessary.
I think that one of our main goals too is to change the conversation about hospitality. So in our spare time, we're going to be going into the schools and trying to expose the children to hospitality, because I don't know about you, Javon, if I didn't grow up in a hospitality family, I've heard my friends saying, oh, don't go study hospitality, that's slave work and stuff like that. When hospitality is a very attractive, fun, innovative thing.
Definitely.
You would know from being in the industry. It's a lot of fun, and I don't think that the right conversation is happening to our children, which is why we have the problem in our country now where we have to import most of the persons to come and work in our industry, and a lot of persons don't want to study hospitality. So my goal and my company's goal is to be able to change the conversation, to at least give the youths an opportunity to look at hospitality holistically. Yes, and make a decision, because it's one of our economic pillars in the Virgin Islands, and we have to make sure that we provide the human resources that's necessary for people to come and work in our industry, because it belongs to us.
Absolutely.
We are competing with the rest of the world and the Caribbean. We all have sun, sand, and fun, but we have to make sure. Yes.
How do we differentiate it?
I think that a lot of people would agree with me that customer service is a problem in our country. And I wouldn't say that I would blame the companies holistically. I blame customers as well, because we accept that type of service and it has become the norm. So with the training and development, I want to be able to train persons at and certify them at a level that's recognized worldwide. And I'm partnering with Higher BVI after they've been certified through the body in American Hotel Lodging Educational Institute, that I'm going to pass the certificated individuals to Higher BVI, and she is going to package them as professionals.
Wonderful.
Fix their resumes, give them interviewing tips, put them up on her site, so that if you're a hotel, you have a hotel and you're looking for a certified waitress, you go to Higher BVI, and Higher BVI produces that individual trained and ready to work for you.
That's awesome. So training, and you said as well, capacity building, raising the standards across the territory.
Yes. So our other component is our HR solution, geared only to hospitality, because after doing our feasibility study, we realized that a lot of small companies don't have human resources within the hotels. And if you're going to train and develop people to go inside of an organization, you have to make sure that the standards that they have been trained to is available to them within the organization. So what we're going is that we offer a human resources solution standard based to say that this is how it's supposed to actually happen, and help employees to even want to get better and grow bigger and make the industry better.
All right.
Yeah. And our last service that we have is our consultation service.
Okay.
A lot of persons think that you could just open a restaurant and make it big. But restaurant, hotels, anything in hospitality is a business.
Absolutely.
And there are times that you have this beautiful idea, but you don't exactly know how to take it from point A to point B.
Right.
And, we come in and we offer a consultation service to give you pointers and be able to guide you in the direction that you need to go. And the direction that we guide people on are all industry based. So the conversation for my company is making sure that we are at a particular standard that's recognized worldwide, so that we could be the talk of the town, because we're at a crossroad when it comes to our industry on a whole.
And with the current threats to the financial sector as well, tourism now serves as, I would term it, a crutch.
Yes.
Because, we can't no longer depend only on finance. We now have to strengthen the tourism industry.
Yes.
Now, on that note, I just left the House of Assembly, and we see even more money is being pledged to strengthen the tourism industry. As a professional who's been a part of this, who understand the strength of our tourism product, the potential, and also where we can go as a territory, how do you feel about it finally receiving some of the much needed attention as we aim to move forward?
I am so excited about that, because I think that once the stakeholders understand how important hospitality is to our country, and they make the laws and the regulations and policies to enforce standards within our companies in total as it relates to tourism, that is the direction that we need to go in. Having conversations right now to say, listen, we need a legislation that says Javon can't come and work in my restaurant until she have basic training in hospitality, because now the standard is there from the beginning. It's not me trying to teach you once you've been employed. And it says that we are serious about service in our country because we have these policies in place to make sure that we are the best at whatever we do.
And even with that comes higher compensation packages, which is maybe something that deters professionals from entering the industry as well. It's not the most well-paid jobs, but definitely very fulfilling.
Yes, and like I said, hospitality is a lifestyle. You have to love it. I spoke to my cousin last week. I said, you know what? If I can work at a front desk and make enough money to make me happy, I would do that.
The face of the business.
I just love working at a front desk. I don't know if it's the excitement of it and the fact that I can help people that makes me so happy when it comes to doing, that front desk component.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Our company is also thinking about partnering with YEP because I'm going to be having conversations with them to see if we can have a summer program, because so many children in our country don't know how to sit and eat with a knife and fork, don't know how to set a table, don't have basic principles in terms ethics in terms of table manners. And I think a lot of times is that we just shun it on the side. But even as a business person, you're not studying hospitality, but you're a business person. You have to know how to entertain people at a table. So those small fundamentals from a young age, I think, and I'm hoping it would help pique the curiosity of the youth to say, hey, this might be something that I might be interested in. So we're looking at all different avenues to see if we could bring the youth in to change the conversation in our country about tourism and where it needs to be.
And on the note, this is where we close, where it needs to be. You've been around again for a very long time, and we remain hopeful for the industry. We have an amazing tourism product in the British Virgin Islands.
The best.
Right?
The best.
Nature's little secret, but why keep it a secret?
I know. I don't think we should keep it a secret. I think we should be intentionally bold about who we are as a territory when it comes to hospitality. But then again, it goes back for us being ready. Are we ready? And that's where my company comes in to ensure that people are ready.
All right. What is the ultimate goal for the industry, in your opinion?
The ultimate goal in the industry is to be the best of the best, not regionally, but worldwide. And I know that that's something that we could get to if we put all of our feelings aside and come together and work as a territory and be the example. We're the example now when it comes to sports. We're the example when it comes to a lot of things. And Alma taught us a lesson that I don't think people really grasp. Alma taught us that when we in hot water as a territory, we rise, we come together, and we do what's necessary to ensure that our country move forward. And I want tourism to be on the table as a conversation to move it forward, because I'm not taking regional, I'm thinking global.
All right. Well, unity is strength. AfterYou, again, here to cater to all your hospitality needs. Tell us how persons can get in touch with you.
You can get in contact with me via our email at info@afteryouhr.com. Our telephone number, 1-284-343-7559. Or you can hit us up at AfterYou on Facebook and all the social media gears.
Mrs. Barnes, it has been a pleasure to host you. I want to wish you all the best on behalf of Team 284 Media with your new business venture, and we look forward to hearing even more great things from you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. My name is Javon Wilson, and this is your 284 exclusive. When you need to stay connected with friends and families at home or abroad, the best choice for you is Freedom. CCT Freedom. With the lowest rates in the market, our Freedom plan gives you unlimited calls and texting. Plus, our Freedom One package includes 10 gigabits of super fast, unlimited LTE data and unlimited calls to the BVI, USA, USVI, Canada, Puerto Rico, and UK lines. Why pay for overages when you can enjoy CCT Freedom? Stop by at one of our stores today and speak with one of our representatives to find out more about our CCT Freedom packages.